Hello everybody. I was getting a couple of questions in regards to how my practice is going and what's going on there, and I don't feel comfortable showing you guys all of my altars just because of certain agreements that I have with deities and all that stuff, and I'm trying to I guess regain a closeness, because being displaced for so long, there seems to, be a little bit of disconnect, and that's just how that goes when you're not daily practicing. And so I feel comfortable and have spoken with and agreed upon that my Bridget slash Mother Earth female goddess, how do I put this? I feel that she is Mother Earth. She is Mother Earth to me. She has agreed, and I can show you kind of a little bit of my witchy room. This is a big old rack, and I have all this stuff for sales and things in here. More stuff up top, but I put this beautiful, like carpeted, almost, I don't know, what do you call this stuff? It's I'm at a loss for words. This tapestry, this thick tapestry. My husband had this left over from a pirate coat that he was working on, and I've got like my printer and other stuff down in there, but I just thought that it looked nicer, when you come in, you've got this nice little curtain. See, it's like the Wizard of Oz curtain, see? And around the corner is my desk. I have this little spot here for the kitties to sit and look out the window. And there's not much to look out there. There's 2 pods left, and then 2 temporary storage, and then there's the beast. And then we got more wood that was delivered yesterday, lots of wood. So Bear is going to be stacking that up underneath the house around the side, and I'll show you that on another video. I have hung this. I got this at Pagan Pride in San Antonio long ago, probably 2 years ago, and I never had a place to really put it. And I'm like, when I find the right place, I find the right place. The winds on the island are about, windy season is about to come. And again, I apologize. I share this space with the cat box, and Siggy seems to feel that every time I'm in here is her chance to lay a landmine. It's ridiculous. So if you're hearing that in the background, that is Siggy just like literally making her mark. So yeah, I've hung this here and I love it. And in the springtime, it may go outside, but I just love it. I love it right there. This is like this little pillowcase type thing that I had put up there just for a little bit of color. I'll probably change that out. I'm not sure. On the art tour, I decided to get this little piece. This, you can see it. This is a little owl, a little barn owl. That was, picture was taken like 3 streets over from us, 2 or 3 streets over. And so I had to have it. I just had to have it. So it could have been one of the owls in our area. We have been hearing owls at night and early morning, and we looked it up, and the owls that we have in our trees are, you can look up the different sounds, owl hoot sounds, and the one that sounds the closest to the one we have seems to be 2 great horned owls. And sure enough, a couple blocks over, they have confirmed that. If that is the case, then this little fella won't be around. He may have moved on, but we also don't know when this was. Oh, this was last year, so this was 2017. Let me see. So there's that. And then I have this, and I haven't hung it yet, but I intend on probably putting it up here. This was a little owl dream catcher that a friend of mine sent. I purchased from them, and I love that the little beak is a little quartz, and then there's some other little stones in there, and the eyes, and I just think it's awesome. I love it. I got to put it up there, because if this is where the kitties sit, then I don't want it hanging down where they can get to it. And I also have lots of other art I need to hang in here. Lots and lots and lots. I have some witchy art that friends have made for me that I will be hanging. I've got a beautiful piece that Sunshine has given me, which will go probably on the other wall that I can't show you just at the moment because it is just messy over there. So that's probably going over there, over by my bast altar, which overlooks, and it's pretty awesome. So this here is my Mother Earth working altar. This is kind of like, I'm going to say main altar. So I have lots of different representations going on here for various family members in order to keep safe and things like that. I don't know. I just place things. I have this Blue Knight has given me, excuse me, Bear is cooking in the other room, and I don't know what it is about his cooking, but he seems to feel like he has got to smoke us out every time. I'm closing the door. Smoke us out. I'm like, open the windows and turn on the fan. It's pretty bad. Anyhow, so here's my main working altar for Bridget, who I connect with, especially when I'm out in the garden and whatnot. And very prevalent here. Nature is just abundant, absolutely abundant. This is a Bridget's cross that Bear had made for me. Here are some garlic that from my last garden that I brought with me. This is a little butterfly from one of the flower pieces from his mom's funeral, and some more flowers from one of her flower pieces. These are gifts, honorings that I've been given, and I give back to my Mother Earth altar and my Bridget altar here. And so there's lots of little things there in the pot. These are some seeds for Japanese maple, woodpecker feathers, and the what is it? Starling jay, the black-headed blue jay, gorgeous. Some orange slices and whatnot. Gosh, I can't talk this morning. I have my chalice here. I have my athame. I have an old family corn husker. This is what this is. It's a corn husker. And so my dad had given me this. This is something that is real old from back when we were in South Carolina. This was something that we had. Family heirloom there, and I placed that there. There's an egg. More quartz, obviously. Other little things that I have. I have some blessed water that I'm going to be working on tonight. That needs to go in there because tonight is full moon. And I burn down my candles, and I have various offerings. So I usually give an offering of whiskey to Bridget. She is a Celtic goddess, and so I try to do the Irish whiskey or mead or something like that. I've got my cauldrons here. This one just came in from outside, and I need to oil it down, scrub it out, and do all that stuff. And then I've got my other little one. Mainly I use this guy, and he's just been freshly oiled. I have this piece here, which is deer antler. So I put out my candles with these. Generally, every morning or every evening, I come and light candle and work with energies and you know, it's hard for me to share this kind of thing. It's difficult for me to share this kind of thing because I can't really put it to words because there's not a whole lot of words in my practice. There's not. There's a lot. I do a lot of humming and singing and melody type work. I do a lot of visualization and energy work, and I generally communicate through my thoughts rather than spoken word. And maybe I need to change that, but this is how my magic works for me. It's a very individual thing. This, my friend Sterling, Stellar Jay, that's what it is. Stellar Jay, that's what that little blue feather is, Stellar Jay. This here, my friend Sterling, we had done a swap a while back, and she did this beautiful piece. It's just absolutely beautiful. And Sterling, I had to put it up here like this This was an old thing that I had in my bedroom, and like it was like a plant holder, and Bear had made this little pottery and more pottery there, and actually I got pottery all over the place from Bear, but I thought this was a perfect place for the candle. I've got some sticks back here from, these sticks were sent to me by my friend Catherine, and they've always been on my Bridget altar, but I've got like a conglomeration here. This little piece was sent to me from Tequila, one of the first things that she had given to me, so I have some dilly bobs in there. These are probably my first little candle holders. I love these actually because they're perfect for chime candles. Absolutely perfect. And if you deal with candle magic, color magic, things like that, these are great. This is a little little brass thing that I put candles in, either tea lights or whatnot. This is a little vase that that my honey has made. Isn't that cute? And so I fill it up, and then I put a little flower offering in there, and then so I've got the candle, I've got candle for fire and for air, then I've got my offering of drink, and then my earth offering as well. That's how I do it. Now, I'm not saying that everybody needs to do it this way. You have to find your own individual style, but that is the way that I do that altar. Now, I will say that throughout the seasons, I'm going to be changing this out. I can't find my clippings right now, but I intend on putting some fall leaves around, and then when it's winter, I will change it out for Yule, and then I'll change it out again for spring, and then again for summer representation. But the main structure will stay, and then these offerings will most likely get changed out, and then I will decorate it with different cloths and whatnot. I struggled with trying to figure out altar cloths, and decided that because there are cats that like to jump up on things, they unintentionally broke in quite a bit. So so no altar cloths. I just have this small little altar cloth here, and yeah, that's how I roll. And then this box here I have with a bunch of stuff in it, and in here, this box was given to me by my witchy mama, Autumn Wolf. She is my witchy mama. We have connected mother-daughter for sure, and she is just a amazing force in my life, and she's looking to move here soon, and I'm super excited about it. And she's given me some of these rocks too. We also share, we connected because we both connect to Bridget. So that is my Bridget Mother Earth altar. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Oh, I didn't even talk about my big beeswax candle, huge beeswax candle, which was a gift from Mr. Bear a long time ago, and I just love it. Rule about beeswax candles: if you have beeswax candles burning, they're actually purifying the air around you. So you don't want to burn them with any other candle. If you have a beeswax candle burning, then don't light any other like paraffin or soy wax candles. Let it burn by itself. Witchy tip of the day. So that's that. Okay, so I will see you guys later. We have lots to do today. We've got to run over to Seattle and get some stuff taken care of, and yeah, doctor's appointments and other things like that. And maybe later on in the week I can show you that cabinet, and then we'll go to that cabinet. Dun, 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 dun.